Here. As always, let's jump right in. Hope everybody has been doing well, especially my subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for the subby. All right, want to do a zodiac sign today. So let's see who comes out to play. Who are we reading for today? Come on out. Here we go. We are doing Aquarius. I know. Why do I feel like we did Aquarius already? You know what? Let's just do it. Because I wanted to get a zodiac sign that I didn't get before. I don't think I did Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, you could have a Gemini moon or Venus. Or, even a Gemini sun. This is for placements. This isn't for specific. Put it where it fits, basically. But yeah, you have a Gemini placement that is significant. I'm not going to say the old cliche, oh, you got Gemini in your chart, because you got everything in your chart. It really grinds my gears, and I'm not trying to shade anybody, but it drives me crazy when people regurgitate that line and they're like, oh, you could have such and such in your chart. You have every sign in your chart. Every single sign is in your chart, y'all. Every sign. So don't let these people be like, oh, you could have such a... Stop. Because you got the sign in your chart. If you start with a house, let's say you got a Aries first house, then every zodiac sign after that... No, that's too easy. Let's say you have a Taurus, you're a Taurus rising. That means your first house has Taurus in it. So your second house is going to have Gemini. Your third house is going to have Cancer. Your fourth house is going to have Leo. So forth and so on until all of the zodiac signs are mentioned. You have every sign in your chart. All right, y'all? All right. What does Aquarius need to know at this time? I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet, because I can talk. You can have Gemini in your chart. Alright, bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. Aquarius, you could be waiting for some information. You could be waiting on a change with the Wheel of Fortune here at the top, but I don't usually take these. But at the bottom, yeah. You could be waiting on something. You could be anticipating some good news coming. You set some... It's like you put some energy out there and then you're waiting on it to come back. You may have made a choice, made a decision, taken some action steps or some actionable steps towards something that you want to get accomplished or done, and it's like you already did the work and now you're just waiting for these new developments to take in. Some of you could be traveling. Some of you could actually be going to the beach, surfing, hitting the ocean. Some of you are... Yeah, it's like you're looking forward to something. You're also looking more so at the long-term vision of things. It's like your mind... You're not on some short-term stuff. You're focused about the long-term and the bigger picture behind things. Some of you, it's like you don't even get mad anymore. You just... It makes me think of, you know that saying where they'll be like, ask yourself, when you get mad about something, ask yourself, is it going to matter 5 minutes from now? Is it going to matter a year from now? Is it going to matter 5 years from now? Like, that should be... that's how you overcome whatever it is that you're feeling. It's like you're putting things into greater perspective. Some of you could be networking as well. And you're just leveling up. You're taking things to the next level. What's going on with Aquarius? Alright, give me a past card for Aquarius. Give me a past. What's that? Age of Swords. Now. Give me a now card. Give me the challenge or the obstacle at this time. Device. Outcome. Devil. The devil on your shoulder. This makes me think the position of this is like the devil is trying to tempt you. This could be something that you know isn't good for you. That's you know, this could be something as simple as you try not to eat a bowl of cereal. It could be food, it could be anything. But there's something that you're having to reject because you know that it's not good for you. But anyway, alright, let's see. Past, Page of Swords, the current situations, Temperance. The challenge is the Page of Pentacles. Your advice is the Six of Swords, and your outcome is the Four of Cups. Some of you could have two children, a boy and a girl. Some of you could have two girls, but one girl is more of a tomboy than the other one. Some of you could have been tomboys growing up. Your children could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We do have Sagittarius out here. We have Capricorn out here, like I said. Some of you could have been studying. So it seems like in the past, some of you were studying something, or you got some type of information. Whatever it is that you got, or you learned, or you stumbled upon, it's helped you into this space of pretty much being more patient. It's like now that you know something, you have no problem with waiting. It's like you have more of a higher tolerance for something. With this Temperance and the Devil, some of you could be taking a tolerance break from weed, or you need to take a tolerance break from weed, or some type of, I'm picking up weed, especially with this Page of Pentacles, because this makes me think of a, a little bud. This could even be the dispensary here. But, yeah, some of you need to take a break from smoking, or you're thinking about taking a break from smoking. And it's not permanent, it's just something, it's just temporary. Or if you don't take a tolerance break completely, you might decrease the amount of times that you're smoking. So let's say if you've been smoking every day, you're about to just start smoking on the weekends. Or if you've been smoking all day long, you're about to just smoke only at the end of the day or after everything's done. But yeah, back to what I was saying. You're being more patient. You're able to tolerate something now that you know, like, the backdrop to whatever it is. If that makes sense. Some of you are going through this active phase of recovery. This could be physically recovering from something. You're trying to achieve some type of balance in your life. This also makes me think of taking the good with the bad, because Temperance is about bringing two completely different things together and merging them to create that third. It's like another deck that I have, Temperance has the Monopoly deck, as a matter of fact. Temperance has a faucet and two handles, and it has hot and cold, and that makes perfect sense. You're taking one extreme and another extreme, and you're trying to bring them together, and they create this new lukewarm water, basically. So I feel like some of you are working on balancing out your extremes also. You're not doing too much, but you're also not doing too little. You're trying to find that sweet spot. Some of you, when it comes to eating habits, you could be eating a lot better. You could be working on portion control. You could be eating more vegetables now, as opposed to, like, let's say on your plate, we got the typical well-rounded meal. You got your protein, you got your carbs, you got your vegetables. Before, you might have been protein heavy on the carbs, light on the vegetables. It's like now you've increased your vegetable intake. You're increasing your, it's like you're finding that middle ground. Yeah, you could be working on your health as well, like I said, with the portion control. And just trying to reverse some type of issues that you could have. Yeah, some of you could have gotten like some test results that they weren't bad, but they weren't good either. Like, let's say you got some blood work done and you're like, oh my God, my cholesterol is high. And then temperance steps in and it's like, all right, well, it's not saying I can't eat these items anymore. I just gotta cut back on how much I'm eating them. That's one thing I like about temperance. Temperance isn't telling you not to do something. Like strength would, um like I look at when the devil card is out, I think there's two cards that can subdue the devil, and that's strength and that's temperance. I feel like temperance is that warning and that sweet spot, and it's like, all right, wait a minute now, you're getting a little too close. You keep going this route and you're going to end up here. And I think strength is like, no, it's like avoiding it altogether. Where was I going with that? I hate when I lose my train of thought. Basically, whereas strength would say, no, you need to stop doing this, or you need to show restraint, temperance is saying it's okay for you to keep on doing it. Just ease your way into it and don't do it as much. So that's what I'm getting with that too. Some of you could be connecting with angels, archangels, or getting into that. Okay, so your challenge, Page of Pentacles. Your challenge could be financial. It could be something that, it's like you're in the beginning stages of something. It makes me feel like you're needing to be patient and take your time with something because you don't either have all of the information or you're just too experienced to move forward with something. Some of you need to study more. Some of you are kind of starting over when it comes to your finances as well. You could have going through something and it kind of sets you back a little bit. So now you might feel like you're starting all the way over. You're starting at square one. The good news though is that it's on solid foundation though with this Page of Pentacles. Is whatever this is grounded. It's solid. And it's rooted. See, he's not even, she, it's a she. She's not even fully on the ground. It's the root from this ground that's holding her foot up as she holds this pose. Some of you could be yogis. Tree pose. Yeah, she, so whatever you're starting, it's on a good solid foundation. It's just, you know, it's going to take you some time and you're still on the learning stages of whatever it is. The advice of the Six of Swords is saying to, I feel like this is like seeking peace in all of your endeavors and continuing to move forward or move away from something. You obviously went through something that was mentally taxing and, you know, stressful. Could have went through some manipulation. This could have even been self-sabotage. Feeling defeated by something, which could make sense with that Page of Pentacles, feeling defeated and feeling like you have to start over. You could have felt defeated in the fact that you're needing to stay patient with something, or something can't move as fast as you wanted to. I feel like some of you are working on divine timing, and it's like no matter what you do, no matter how much information you try to look for or scrounge up, it's not happening yet. Some of you need to make peace with something, accept something, and move forward, whatever this is. And then your outcome with the Four of Cups is like, Some of you might not even do what it is that you're needing to do. It's making me feel like, and maybe that's why the Six of Swords is saying, hey, you need to move on from this. Because you'll end up missing out on some type of opportunity if you don't. It makes me feel like you're so caught up in whatever this is not working out for you or not going in the direction that you wanted to go, that you fail to see that, hey, just because this door is shut, this one is open for you. We're trying to get you to go down this path, but you're so focused on the past, because she's looking to the left, that you'll miss out on something good in the future. So yeah, you need to accept, you need to let go of something. Alright, let me see what else. I hope all of that made sense. What's the Page of Swords in the past? The devil. Excuse me. The Five of Wands. Could have been some type of arguments, fights, conflict. Some of you stumbled across some information that was just not to your liking. Yeah. And back to what I was saying about some of you getting results to something. Some of you could have got some test results, and those results are a shining example of what you've been doing wrong, if that makes sense. The results are letting you know that you overdid something. Some of you could have somebody spying on you, heavy stalker, heavy watcher. Some of you could have somebody that wants to fight, that wants to argue with you. The Tower. Dang. The hell? The Tower, Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups. Yeah, some of you are needing to leave something from the past behind. So some of you could have alright, so you found out some information. I don't feel like this is relationships though, because there's not enough cups out here. We only had a 4 of cups. But some of you could have went through a situation that was, treacherous. You saw something that you didn't like. What's Temperance? And now you're trying to get over what it is that you saw that you didn't like. Some of you could be dealing with gossip. Some of you struggle with your mouth. You speak before you think, and it gets you into some crazy situations with that Devil card. Some of you are very egotistical, or somebody around you is like that. They think that they know everything, and they don't. Some of you are, or someone around you has become obsessed with, I don't know, finding out information. This could be somebody that's staying up super late and they're scrolling through social media. They're trying to get every ounce of information that they can get out. They're obsessed with finding something out. This reading is not making sense to me. Now I see how Tyler Tarot will be feeling. He's like, this does not make sense to me. What's Temperance? 3 of Swords. Okay, so you're healing from some heartbreak. I like that though, because you want to see Temperance followed by the 3 of Swords, because that lets me know that you're healing and you're overcoming that heartache, that betrayal. Knight of Wands. Okay, we are stepping a little bit into Lover's territory. So some of you could have been through, was in a short-term relationship with somebody, or a fling with somebody, or somebody did a smash and dash and it broke. I'm not laughing at you, but some of you may have moved too quickly with somebody. Either way, whatever this short-term situation was, it didn't last long, and it hurt you. Maybe you found out some information when you were in that situation. No, that's not out here. I'm not going to say that. But, I don't know. Some of you could have had some bad news from somebody you were messing with. Like, literally health. I'm talking about some my chart type of bad news. And, it was because y'all moved too quickly with somebody. Luckily, it was something that was, what's the word? Something that you could easily get rid of, if you catch my drift. But it taught you a lesson. It taught you not to move too fast. It taught you not to overlook or ignore red flags or certain traits that you knew wasn't going to work out for you. But anyway, all right. So you're getting over some type of heartache. Yeah, you were in a lot of pain, whoever you are, or somebody that was around you. Somebody around you could have a heart condition, but they're going to pull through that heart condition. But whoever this is that has that condition, this is a condition that they have because of their bad habits. Somebody really needs to look into their bad habits and what they're doing. And maybe this heart issue, yeah, I'm picking up on a heart attack, because I did see that tower. But somebody around you could have had a heart attack. But it's something that was preventable. And this heart attack, while they'll be fine, this heart attack is meant to wake their asses up. and push them into taking better care of themselves. What's Page of Pentacles as a challenge or obstacle? Justice. The challenge is some of you have been hurt and you're waiting around to see if people are going to get their comeuppance. Two of Pentacles. That's one thing that I'm picking up on that. You're waiting around to see if somebody's going to either apologize. Some of you could be waiting for closure and waiting for somebody to apologize or waiting for somebody to rectify a wrong that they did, but I don't think that this person is going to do that. And that's why the Six of Swords is here. That's why the Six of Swords is saying you need to just let that shit go. Whatever was done to you, I don't think somebody's going to take responsibility for it. And you're just going to have to cut your losses, accept it, and move on. And take it as a lesson learned. Another thing that I'm getting is some of you need to apologize or make something right. Back to that balance theme that I was picking up earlier about her being in tree pose and finding her balance. Some of you, you're struggling to find your equilibrium. Some of you rely too much on physical things to help you, if that makes sense. How can I put this? All right, let's say you got people that use ChatGPT or AI. AI too are supposed to be used as tools, right? But then you got some people who use it for everything, and they just can't come up with anything without some type of generative AI. That's the type of vibe it's getting. It's like something that you do, you've become too dependent upon outside tools or outside things to help you achieve something that you should be able to achieve on your own, if that makes sense. This could be something physically. Let's say you're trying to find peace of mind and balance in your world or your inner world. So instead of you maybe like meditating or doing something the natural way, going out in nature, taking walks, sitting with yourself, being quiet, prayer, whatever, you're relying on outside tools. Like you could be watching videos, or you could be, it's something that's outside of you that you're putting too much emphasis on and relying too much on to do something that you can naturally do on your own. I hope that makes sense. Libra is out here. Some of you could have some legal issues going on. You could be waiting for some legal documents, or you could have some, you could owe some money to the government, or you're waiting on some money to come back to you. Yeah, some of you need to work on your priorities. You're not prioritizing your time properly. It's like something is being mismanaged. Five of Pentacles. Now, it wasn't out here. I was picking up on the Five of Pentacles, though. Some of you got burnt. I'm just going to say it. Unfortunately. Sorry if you went through that. When I see the Devil and the Five of Pentacles, and then that Knight of Wands that was out earlier, that makes me think of somebody that's out here on fire. Setting people on fire. And maybe that could have been the bad news, but like I said, this was something you were able to heal. Quick shot in the ass, boom, you're over it. You want an apology. You want somebody to step up and acknowledge their wrongdoing, and I don't think somebody's going to do that. Some of you want to take matters into your own hands when it comes to a situation in your life. It's like you don't want to wait for karma to come around. You want to get the shit done. But unfortunately, you gotta wait, boo. You need to let something go, because you're holding on to it and it's just preventing you from seeing other opportunities out here. In whatever capacity this is. Because I don't even feel like it's predominantly love, and I don't feel like it's predominantly... It doesn't feel like it's just one specific area. It feels like it's a culmination of things going on in your life, and you got to put this where it fits for you. But there's like multiple things happening in your life that's that you're finding resolution for, or you're needing to find resolution with. You're needing to to move past and release, so that you can stop missing out on certain opportunities. I hope that makes sense. Because I'll be here for an hour trying to explain all of that. Alright, what else? Some of you could be getting a check. Who doesn't like money? This is like it's a government check. This could be SSI. This could be a treasurer's. You know how you used to get checks from the treasury. This could be one of those, and this could even be a small amount. You know how they'll send you those emails saying that, and it'll be random, and out of nowhere you'll get this email saying that there's a class action lawsuit on T-Mobile or something like that, and then they'll be like, users are T-Mobile, da 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 da, and if you wrote a check to T-Mobile between the years of 2016 and da-da-da-da, you may be eligible for compensation. It gives me that vibe. Like, you get this random email saying that there's a lawsuit or something, because it is something legal going on with this Justice card. And then you get a small little payout for it. Some of you could be going to small claims court, or you want to take somebody to small claims court. Somebody could be suing you. This could be child support as well. Some of you could be starting the process of child support, and you could be disappointed that you had to go this route, but it's the only way to get the fairness that you feel as though you deserve. Some of you feel like something that's happening is not fair. It's not fair that I have to take care of these children by myself. It's not fair that I'm the only one paying for this, and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't want to do this to you, but I got to do it. You're picking up that type of vibe as well. What's Six of Swords? Anything else first? Excuse me, for this page of Pentacles, Justice. No, that's it. If something else comes up, I'll come back to it. What's the Six of Swords as the advice? Empress. I love it. That's beautiful. Going on about your way, honey. Seven of Pentacles. Some of you could be expecting. You could be about 7 months pregnant. If you are pregnant, it seems like you went through some heartache in this pregnancy. I'm so sorry. I don't like that. I don't think pregnant women should be going through it. I've been there, so look. We are at our most vulnerable, and then people, anybody that mistreats a woman while she's pregnant, you're done. you're just done for, and you will get what's coming to you. But anyway, Empress, Temperance, Devil, Justice, heavy on Taurus and Libra as well. Venusian vibes. Some of you need to, take some good care of yourself. Love yourself down. Put yourself in a honey jar or something. You need to sweeten yourself up and or you're on your way to that, because we do have Temperance and Three of Swords. So you're overcoming that heartache, and you're learning to fall in love with yourself all over again, or you're needing to love on yourself. But yeah, I'm getting that you need to move on. Move away from some defeat. Move away from manipulative situations, manipulative people that have already stabbed you in the back, people that have already shown you who and what they are. This could even be people that you pick up on. Because Page of Swords makes me think of pattern recognition as well. You've been through so much that you can look at somebody and see just by a certain motion that they made or a word that they said, and it's like, okay, this makes sense. I remember. And it's like, you don't want to project what you went through, but I also feel as though past situations, you can't move forward if you don't know what your past was like. And I think knowing the past helps you make better choices and decisions in the future. I mean, that's what the sermon is about, right? Anyway, you're moving into a more abundant phase of your life as well. You're moving into this phase where you could just relax and attract what it is that you need. And it's not to say that you won't be getting your hands dirty, but I feel as though certain seeds that you already planted, you can just sit back. We did have that Three of Wands in the beginning. Like, you've done the work, you've planted the seeds. All you can do now is just wait and be patient. And let something take its natural course. Yes, it's moving slowly. It's not moving as quickly as you like it to move, but it's moving. What you can't see, yeah, you can't see that it's moving. High Moon and the High Priestess, you're very intuitive at this time. Told you, the pattern recognition is off the charts. You're able to pick up anything, even hidden undertones. You can pick up people's energy through text messages. You could pick up, and I always say you could pick up people's vibes through a message. Some people think you can't, but if you tapped in, you can pick it up through anything. You can look at somebody's picture and see what's, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. Yeah, you just need to move on. Move on from your troubles. And allow yourself to be catered to. Allow yourself to be taken care of. You are definitely moving into a more prosperous phase. Something about the full moon, this upcoming full moon, could be significant. I don't know what when it is. Don't get me. No, we have a new moon coming. But this looks like this is a full moon right here. So not this new moon, but the full moon coming this month. I don't know if something could wrap up. You could have some new moon things in the wraps though with this Page of Pentacles, like you're starting something new, setting your intentions. Okay, what's the Four of Cups as an outcome? Ace of Wands. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this is a warning. If you don't adopt this Six of Swords Empress, you're going to end up Four of Cups Ace. You're going to end up missing out on this new opportunity with this Ace of Wands. So, King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Heavy on Libra. Three of Wands is back here on the top of the deck. Yeah, you just need to turn your bet on whatever it is that you're still holding on to, Aquarius. And whatever it is, it's not that deep. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not that deep because I don't want to take away from whatever you're going through. Or what's the word? Not desensitized, but make your issues seem smaller than what they are to what they are to you. But you're not gonna get that closure. If you're waiting on somebody to apologize to you, or they're not going to do it. And if they do it, it's going to be half-assed, and they're doing it because they want to get back into your good graces because karma's kicking their ass. If you need to make amends with somebody, do it. If you did something wrong that was unfair, stand what you do. Hold yourself accountable. If you're waiting for some type of money, stop waiting for it, if that makes sense. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So let's say if you got some money in your pocket and then you know that you got another check coming. Don't go spending that money in your pocket and be like, oh, well, I can spend this because I got this coming in. No, because it is going to be coming in slower. It's not going to come when you expect it to come. And it might just be your lesson. A lesson in restraint and a lesson in learning how to be patient and not just immediately jump off into something. Yeah, what else? Yeah, you need to keep focusing on your healing and releasing this past hurt, this heartache, and these disappointing people, these disappointing phases, these disappointing thoughts. Heal your heart and move on so that when this opportunity, this Ace of Wands presents itself to you, you can recognize it and you can accept it. Because you're on the track to blowing it, honey, and then you're going to be kicking yourself in the face or kicking yourself in the butt when you see that you blew it. Some of you could have a person wanting to come into your life or to make you, not make you an offer, but, you know, maybe want to get to know you, converse with you, talk to you, pick your brain a little bit. This person could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But you won't recognize this person if you don't let go of this past heartache that you went through. Because then you'll just ignore him and be like, oh, he's just like everybody else. And he's not. This person looks like a great conversationalist. This is somebody that has a good head on their shoulders. They might not be the most not emotionally available because I feel like he's available, but emotions aren't his forte. He might not be the most affectionate person or the most lovey-dovey type of dude, but he's sharp, he's intelligent, he's an excellent problem solver, he's very wise, and he knows other ways to cater to your emotional needs, if that makes sense. So he might not touch you all the time and stuff like that, but I think if you were to bring it up to him and say, hey, I'd like this more, he would definitely make certain changes. But he's not, initially I don't think he's that type of person. He'll buy you flowers, he'll do stuff to make, how can I put it, that physical affection might not be there, but that affection is shown through other ways, and they're shown in clever ways, if that makes sense. I'm trying to think of an example. I don't know why Aquarius is coming up. Oh, because we are on Aquarius. Duh. I kept thinking about an Aquarius with this King of Swords as well. This could be you. If this is a man that I'm reading for, because I know that men watch readings, sir, you have something better coming for you, sir. If you dealt with somebody that was a bop and she hurt your feelings, you're not going to get closure from her. This woman isn't going to tell you why she did what she did. She might, if she didn't do like any cheating or anything, and she was just somebody that just, she's a bird. She didn't really have much to offer. I feel like you probably wasted your time with her. And it sucks because you saw more in her than she probably saw in herself. But you need to move on, sir, because you got somebody else coming through. And if you don't let go of this woman, you're going to miss your Empress coming through. Top notch, top shelf. Back to if this is a female. This is all over the place, y'all. I am so sorry. But I get so much. It's like 1,001 downloads will come in, and I hear so much, but I can't remember. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Some of you need a lawyer. The problem with the lawyer is that you might feel like you don't have enough money for this lawyer, but there are contingency-based lawyers. You're just not paying attention. You need to expand your horizon, expand your options, and look. Keep looking. What you're looking for is out there. You might have to find it after that. Maybe you might have to go through 3 people, and then after that 4th one, you end up finding what you need. Or finding the person that you need. I definitely see a lawyer out here. What time is it? Yeah, that's it. So let go, Aquarius, so that you can accept this newness that's coming to you. So that you can recognize this newness that's coming to you. Let me crack this open. I kind of want to get one more for each. No, we'll be here forever. All right. Any other closing messages? The moon. Two wolves. Which one will you feed? Will you feed fear, or will you feed the optimistic side? What's that story? I forgot how that story goes, but it's I think it's a Native American story, if I'm not mistaken. But they talk about, matter of fact, what book was it? I think it was in The Alchemist. When he was talking about the story of the 2 wolves and which wolf you'll feed. Anyway, I'm picking that up with this moon card. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. You could be confused. You could even be anxious about it. But with the Hierophant, it's teaching you a lesson. I think it's teaching you a lesson in how to be calm. Look, the High Priestess is on the top. How to be calm in that stillness. How to be strong and powerful in that stillness. Just because something, it's like you can sense something is on the horizon, But that anxiety immediately makes you think that what you're sensing is something bad. And I don't think it's something bad. It's just letting you know that, hey, something is coming. So back to the two wolves. So whatever it is that you're picking up on, the two wolves, are you going to feed the negative side, or you going to think that this is something bad that you're picking up on, or you going to feed the positive side? My intuition is alerting me that something is happening on my behalf, basically. Your dreams could be out of this world, literally. You're picking up a lot in your dreams. Some of you do need to meditate more. Oh my God, I never noticed this in this deck. Her eyes are open. Oh my God. That's freaky looking. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it looks like her eyeball. She has blue eyes. I swear, and I had this deck for years. I never noticed these little irises and pupils. So this bitch can see with her eyes closed. Like, some of you are that good. You don't even need to see something. You could pick up on it. That's freaky. I never noticed that. Oh my God. She's looking dead. That's crazy. I never noticed that in this deck. Oh my God. And now I can't unsee it. Her eyes are closed, but they're open. Anyway, that's freaky. That's freaking me out, y'all. I never seen that in this card. But yeah, y'all tapped in. Or y'all got the powers to tap in. Trust yourself. But yeah, something is behind the scenes. You can't see it, you can sense it. But I don't know. The Hangman. Yeah, you just need to surrender. You can't know everything all the time. And what's for you is going to come to you. You need to just surrender. Maybe a lot of this stuff is happening and moving slowly to force you to look at something from a different perspective. It's forcing you to tap into your intuition, like that. The high priestess with her eyes open. Certain delays or blockages happen to force you onto another path, if that makes sense. Ace of Pentacles. You got some shmoney coming. It's gonna pay off. Whatever this is. I don't feel like that makes no sense. Anyway, anywho, is that it for this? Yeah, you're not gonna get closure. You have to find your own closure. Make amends if you have to. Legal issues going on. I feel like they'll go in your favor. Some of you may need to get a lawyer. Find your own closure and just move on. You deserve so much better with this Empress card. And let go, because otherwise you're going to miss out on something better and something that's for you. Alright, so how much time have I been on here? See, 40 minutes of just rambling. I hate when I do that. You know what? Let's see. What do you need to release or work on? What are your problems? Because we all got some. What's your problems, Aquarius, that you need to work on? First problem is blaming the moon again. Emotional projection, lunar excuse, calling it a phase, minimization, escapism, and self-deception. You need to be real with yourself about something. Some of these issues you're holding on to could be from 5 years ago. What else? Some issue Aquarius needs to work through. Another issue that Aquarius needs to work through. Replaying the breakup. Mental loops. Guilt over analysis. I told you. Y'all need to let that nigga go. Laughing through the pain. Humor as a shield and disguise. You're still hurt. You're still frying. You need to let it go. So that you can jump onto this new beginning, this new phase. One card for Aquarius. It's funny, and I'll just tell my own personal story because I was dealing with an Aquarius when this happened. So there's one person that I was with. He broke my heart to smithereens. I mean, one day if I have story time, I'll tell the whole story. But anyway, we were together. Some issues went down, but then we pretty much split up. But I was still holding on to him, and he wasn't making it any better because for one, we pretty much turned into buddies, if you catch my drift. So as we were buddies, and I'm young, I'm in my early 20s. I'm thinking like, oh, it's okay. And how old was I? So I was with him in my early 20s. We were together in a relationship for about a year before we broke up and ended, or he ended things. And even though it was that 1 year that we were officially a couple, I stayed involved with him for like 6 or 7 years after that as a buddy. But me being young and dumb and not knowing any better, I'm thinking, and based off of him, milking the situation, I'm thinking, all right, well, we'll stay together. We'll get back together. And he sometimes would even say, you work on this, you work on that, we'll get back together. In my mind, looking back, I didn't know I was being manipulated. But anyway, I was holding myself back from being with other people. And people were interested in me, and good men. They wanted to take me out. They wanted to take care, whatever. They were trying to do good by me. And me being a dummy, I kept pushing these people away and rejecting these opportunities because in my mind I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna get back with this person. I want to keep myself single and available, even though I'm not in a committed relationship with this man anymore. But he's letting me know that we still have a chance in the future. So basically, I took that and I ran with it, and I was just turning away, left and right, turning people down left and right, for years, just for him to go and get married to somebody else. Don't do it, y'all. Let these people go. Don't hold on. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your years hanging on, thinking, oh, it's good. Don't. You waste your time. What else? With the bottom of the deck saying laughing through pain, get yourself some help if you need to. Cry. Let it all out. Don't repress these feelings. But I implore you to let it go as quickly as possible and to move on. Open yourself up because you got better options coming to you. More peace, greater peace of mind, nobody taking advantage of you, people actually treating you with what you're worth. Like, you got something better coming in, but you won't be able to recognize it or accept it if you still holding on to somebody else. One more card for Aquarius. Manifesting sleep, spiritual fatigue, wishful thinking, burnout. Now, I told you, let these people go. Doing it again, compulsion and bad decisions. Let these people go. Let these situations go. Because they're going to, your experiences are going to shape your future. You're going to keep acting out based off of the experiences that you went through, and you're not even there anymore. Let it go. Release your guilt, if you have any. Hold yourself accountable for your role and try to move forward. What else for Aquarius? Bag secured. Focus on your money, Aquarius. Deep fake. And divine timing. Didn't I say something about divine timing and being patient? Sneaky link is on the bottom. So bag secured, achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. Deep fake, convincing lies, altered truths, virtual deception, seeing is no longer believing, divine timing, patience required, trusting the process, perfect timing, and when it's meant to be. Sneaky link says hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy, and nobody needs to know. Unbreakable is on the top. That's you, of course. Yeah, y'all were dealing with some frauds. Y'all could have been dealing with people that were only with you or after you for your stability. especially by men. Yeah, somebody's mask came off. Somebody was a shapeshifter. But that's in the past. It is what it is. Now you know the truth. Now you know what's up. Now you just gotta wait. The time, 2 o'clock, could be significant, or 12:10 could be significant. What else? Let's get some money messages. Money. Aquarius. Mind power. That's you. Air sign. Use your intelligence. Analyze data, logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. That's King of Swords. What else? Aquarius. Wealth. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. Some of you use your brains literally for a living. Some of you are very sharp. You could be into, I don't know, some type of business concepts, or, I don't know, something involving crunching numbers. Some of you could be coders. Whatever you do, you could be analysts. Some of you are sitting on some thoughts and ideas that could generate you some money. One more card. Gift. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. That's that 4 of Cups. Some of you could have a new job opportunity. Guardian angel. Some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Didn't I say an angel earlier? You'd be working with angels. Trust your guardian angel. So you're being protected, Aquarius, from making stupid ass decisions again. But your spirit team can only protect you for so much. So, do work with them. Okay, don't do anything stupid again. Think before you take action. Pattern recognition is everything. Remember what you went through. When I did this happened. Or when I saw that. Remember things. That's what memories are for too. Wellness. Ensure your body is nourished. Join the gym and regain strength. Live a healthier lifestyle. Yeah, your physical body is definitely going to come into play with your mental. Some of you need to literally get back into the gym. Get back into working out. Some of you, it can be like a form of meditation. It'll help you clear your thoughts, clear your mind. What else? Do I even need this deck? Yeah, because we can see what was up with the stuff that was coming out in the tarot. What else? Talking shit. Gossip behind your back. Spreading lies. Smiling in your face. Always partying. Shots every weekend. No time for you. Party first. Love later. This could have been somebody you were dealing with. Paying their bills. Always asking. Trying to buy love. Didn't I say somebody could have been with you for your money? What deck was it? Bag secured. And then we got giving money. Paying their bills. Always asking. Trying to buy love. Somebody thought that they had a bag with you. Anyway, this person's talking shit. Maybe this person's talking shit because they can't get any money out of you. They could be saying that all you do is party, or you never had time for them. Watch your circle. What else? Aquarius. Divination abuser. Somebody could be getting readings on you, or you're getting readings on somebody. Yeah, somebody wants you back. Didn't know your worth, now they're desperate. Too little, too late. It doesn't even have to be actual divination. This could be somebody that's just curious about what you got going on. Remember how I said earlier, some of y'all got possibly a stalker or somebody watching y'all heavy? So that could be what's going on. This person could be watching you and talking shit, but they can't stop watching you at the same time. So it's like, pick your poison, bitch. What else for Aquarius? Love on the brain. Lost in fantasy, can't stop thinking of them. Love that never left. I'm telling y'all need to let somebody go. So somebody that you were dealing with is getting bad karma. They were a snake. They always caused chaos in your life. They always wanted to know what you had going on, and they were a hater at that. This could have been somebody you had a child with. Some of you could have had somebody that reported you to services, to CPS services, because they're a hater and they just wanted to cause havoc in your life. Yeah, it was a karmic person, karmic friend, forcer. They try to cross your boundaries. Yeah, this person was messy. Anyway, this person is getting bad karma for what they did, whether it's karma for them talking shit or for whatever they did that was unfair. Remember I was saying earlier about somebody being unfair and getting karma and all. That's what this is. Or this could be you. This could be you. So if you did something dirty, I'm sorry, Aquarius, but it's your time. But yeah, somebody's stuck on you, but they're talking shit about you. As they say, make it make sense. Can't stop talking about me. Also, if you don't let these people or these people, this person, whatever this is that was telling you was holding you back, if you don't let it go, you're going to receive that karma. You're going to take on that extra energy because it was never meant for you. You know how sometimes you stay in situations or you get into these situations with people and your life get fucked up, excuse my French, because of who you were dealing with. I'm telling you, I got some stories for y'all. I'm telling y'all gotta leave people alone because they will take you for a ride and stuff that didn't even have anything to do with you. You're involved in it, or you start taking on their stuff because you're not supposed to be involved with these people, whether it's a friend or a lover. Shit, family too. If you're not supposed to be around these people, things will start to go awry in your life. You start losing money, losing sleep. Shit start falling apart. When I was with my husband, my soon-to-be ex-husband, I'm still married to him, but we're separated, and I want him to stay far the hell away from me. Anyway, when I was with him, I was at the bottom. I was okay before I met this man, and as soon as I get with him, everything, like, I lost so much money messing with this man, y'all. It was crazy. And yeah, he married me and all that, but none of that shit matters if you're a bum. You know what I mean? Like, I married a bum. It is what it is. I have stories. Things happen. But I say all that to say that getting with him turned my life upside down. And then once I left him alone, that's when things started turning back up for me. And now I'm so traumatized, and I've seen how much damage that he's done when he was around, and I don't even want to be around him. So y'all gotta be careful who y'all are surrounded by. People with nothing to lose will help you lose everything. Even if they have something to lose, they could just be miserable. Like the card said, you have a happiness hater around you. People that don't want to see you do happy and don't want to see you do good, that evil eye will affect your life. So if there are people, if you're noticing that your life is changing or not going in the direction that you wanted to go in, check yourself first. And if you know that you're doing what you need to do, look at the people around you and start making cuts. Adjust accordingly. All right, let me get some of my ghetto cards before I get out of here. Ghetto card number 1 says the truth. What I was just saying was the truth. Thief on the bottom. Y'all got a thief around y'all. I'm telling you. I was saying that earlier. Somebody was around for money. What else? We have raise your vibes. That was what I was talking about with the meditation and stuff like that. What else? Aquarius. Betrayal and backstabbers. We have laugh more, and then we have new beginnings, watch your thoughts, and make a wish. Do I want to get more? No, I'm going to keep it at that. Yeah, some of you are still stuck on, maybe that's that Page of Swords and that Devil card. So you found out a truth about being betrayed, and you've been stuck on it ever since you found out. But there's a need for you to raise your vibes, laugh more, literally, lighten up, and try to let this go. It says a lot about who those people are, not who you are. What else? Everything is good. No worries. You deserve better. Didn't I say that, children? Let go of the ex. I'm trying to tell y'all. Let that nigga go. And then we have 888. Abundance, progress, movement, and obstacles lifted. So as soon as you let go, you have another opportunity coming in for you. It's that simple. And you need to laugh more. Watch some comedy shows. Watch some stand up. Something that gets you. Listen to some good music. Smile. Kirk Franklin, smile. But yeah, you're good, Aquarius. This wasn't all bad. I hope this made sense. I hope this reached whoever it needs to reach. If this reading, as much as it was all over the place, if it resonates with you, I'd appreciate if you like it. If not, no big deal. If you like me as a reader, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. If not, no big deal. I'm just grateful that I can share my gift and get these readings out. So until next time, friends, bye.